The air was suffocatingly cold, though it was midsummer, and the dim, flickering street lamp cast twisted shadows across the abandoned house. Rachel's breath fogged in the darkness as she gripped the rusted gate, her flashlight trembling in her hand. She didn't want to be there. No sane person would. But she had to know. The rumors about the Whisper House had plagued her dreams ever since her brother disappeared near it 2 years ago. She pushed the gate open with a loud screech that echoed through the silent street. The moment she stepped onto the overgrown path, the whispers began. Rachel, her heart stopped. That voice, faint, cracked, and dripping with agony, was unmistakably her brother's. She whipped her flashlight toward the sound, but the beam only illuminated the sagging porch ahead. The whispering grew louder, more insistent, weaving together into a cacophony of unintelligible murmurs. "Hello?" she called out, her voice quivering. "Who's there, Chris? Is that you?" No response. Only the whispers, now sounding like dozens of voices, blending into a sinister hum. "Don't go in there," a deeper voice growled suddenly, making her spin around. No one was there. The street behind her was eerily still, the shadows unmoving. Against every instinct screaming at her to turn and run, Rachel stepped up to the front door. As she reached for the rusted handle, it swung open on its own with a groaning creak, revealing a pitch-black hallway. A rancid stench wafted out, like rotting meat and damp earth. Rachel gagged, but forced herself to enter, her flashlight casting jittery beams along peeling wallpaper and warped floorboards. The door slammed shut behind her with a deafening bang. She shrieked and spun around, yanking at the handle, but it wouldn't budge. "Let me out!" she cried, banging on the wood. Her voice echoed back at her, distorted, as if the house itself was mocking her. "Rachel," the whisper came again, closer this time, and she froze. The beam of her flashlight revealed footprints in the dust, bare, human, and fresh. They led deeper into the house, toward a door at the end of the hallway. The air grew colder with every step she took, her breath now visible in wispy puffs. "Chris, if this is some kind of sick joke, I swear." The door burst open before she could finish her sentence. Rachel screamed, her flashlight falling from her hands and rolling away, casting erratic light across the room. In the brief flashes, she saw something horrific. A figure hunched in the corner, its limbs unnaturally long, its skin gray and stretched tight over its bones. Its head jerked up, revealing hollow eyes and a mouth full of sharp, broken teeth. "Rachel," it hissed, in a voice that sounded like her brother's, but twisted and wrong. She scrambled backward, her hands slipping on the cold, damp floor. The creature began to crawl toward her, its movements jerky and inhuman, like a marionette with tangled strings. "Stay away from me," she screamed, grabbing her flashlight and shining it directly at the thing. It recoiled with an ear-piercing screech, the sound so loud and shrill that it made her ears ring. The light flickered and went out. The room plunged into darkness.